has the best chance to go from worst to first? The one team that you think made the most improvements?
Honestly, it's hard to say just one because there's a few that come to mind. Like, I think that Tennessee is gonna take a step forward. I mean, I can't imagine Cam Ward not taking that leap forward, especially with them getting Carnell Tate. They also got Wand
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
They also got Rondale Robinson in the offseason. So, I mean, they got the pieces to build around Cam Ward, which is good to see an organization build around their former first round pick. And then I also like what Cleveland did. I think that they could take a step forward. They had a really good draft, and the Jets as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Cleveland is a team. I don't know what they're gonna do at quarterback. Some people are saying Deshaun's a clear starter. Shador, they're in between the two. If Deshaun starts this season, I think that's a step back for the Cleveland Browns. Because I think with Shador starting, it's a win-win. If he goes out there, he balls, he's a young quarterback for you for the future. If he sucks, you get a good shot at getting a good quarterback in 2027. If Deshaun balls, you're kind of strapped with him.
Mhm.
And if he sucks, then you're kind of wasting potential for Shador to get that opportunity. You're killing his confidence. So they're in a very interesting position. But the team that I think could go from worst to first, the best chance with that, I'll say Tennessee. I like what Robert Saleh brings to this team, the culture. Defense is going to be a lot better. I think they picked up some great pieces, and defensively, Carnell Tate is a huge weapon. Wandale Robinson was great with the Brian Dable offense. He's going to kill in the slot. But yeah, they still have Calvin Ridley. I know he's like 32 years old, but if he's healthy, that's a weapon.
Mhm.
So the receiver room looks great for Tennessee, and they're in a division where it's a coin toss for which team is taking over that division
For
every
sure.
year. So I think they have a shot. I think they got a running back from Penn State too, Singleton,
Yeah. Yep.
or was that they picked up Singleton, who's I think is a really good back out the backfield.
Mhm.
Probably going to replace Tony Pollard down the stretch. Let's keep recapping the NFL draft. Biggest winners, who you got?
Biggest winners, I think, are the teams that I said, with the addition of, I think you gotta put Dallas in there. They addressed their defense, which they desperately needed to address that. But like I said, Tennessee, the Jets, the Giants as well. Let me throw the Giants in there. They had a really good draft, but I mean, I'd hope
Marvell
so,
Reese, yeah.
having 2
Maui Noah.
top 10 picks, but, um, yeah, those are the teams that I would say, won the draft for sure.
I think the Panthers are a big winner for the draft too. Monroe Freeling at left tackle, he's going to be a good insurance for him because I know Icky, he's kind of struggled. Think he's going to be on his way out, and he's dealing with injury. But getting him, Braswell, the receiver from Tennessee, that's a big weapon. 6'3", can make all the plays. Big playmaker too. Adding him in, replacing was it the country dude, Xavier Leggett,
Yeah, yeah,
replacing
yeah.
Leggett with him. Now you have Jalen Coker, Braswell, you have T-Mac, Lee Hunter, the defensive tackle from Texas Tech next to Derek Brown.
Mhm.
The run stopping ability with him with a little bit of pass rush upside. That's good for me. And then they got the safety Wheatley from Penn State. Really like that. And I think they got the second best center in the draft, the guy from Kansas State. So Panthers, this was a great job by Morgan, continuing to build on last year's success with T Mac, with some other guys on this team. Younger teams getting better. Free agency, they hit out the park. I think they're in position to keep the NFC South title. Another winner, I'd say Baltimore Ravens. They got two receivers, one of which Surratt, you love Surratt from when we were talking about our time back then. I think that's a huge weapon for them. Jacoby Lane,
Mm.
Surratt and Jacoby Lane. I mean, this offense, they look like they're trying to put a bunch of points on motherfuckers, having a
Yes,
bunch of
yeah,
versatility and
and
weapons.
they got the offensive lineman from Penn State. I
Huge upgrade.
Yeah, major.
I think he's like one of the sure thing prospects in this draft class. So I like that. They got Zion Young too, who I think fits into the Baltimore culture. Like how much like the coin toss, the mic was on for the coin toss and he just talking shit the whole time.
No, I actually had
You need
Zion
that.
going in, like, late first round, so them getting him in the
Huge steal.
yeah, that was a great steal.
Now you think about it like the defensive line, Trey Hendrickson, Zion Young, Mike Green with another year, Matt Abuke coming back. Yeah, the defensive line is going to be a force.
Mm,
They just picked up Calais Campbell, too,
yeah.
40 years old. He'll get you 6 sacks still. Let me see another team I had. We're in agreement with all of them, but the last final team I had was the Chiefs. Peter Woods next to Chris Jones seems kind of unfair to me. that
Yeah.
that seems like in terms of run stopping, I think Peter Woods landing with Spags is going to be a huge, great fit for him. R. Mason Thomas
They also
is
replaced
somebody that
they replaced Trent McDuffie as well.
Mansour Delane.
Mhm.
He's the best corner in the draft, I
Yes.
thought.
Yeah.
And then R. Mason Thomas, defensive end from Oklahoma. It's got, very good pass rush traits. So defensively, I think they're much improved. Excited to see the rookies play. And that's a winning organization. You plug in rookies that, have the upside, have the potential. They're going to develop them and they're going to turn them into, studs day one. Emmett Johnson from Nebraska, too, was a big get
Yes, it was.
late in the draft.
Yes.
He's a dog. But his, 40 time was kinda cheeks, so that kinda dropped him off, but dude, this was like Nebraska's offense.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I think he had 217 yards against Iowa and shit, so this is a kind of a do it all back, has some upside out the backfield, but physical. Him and Kenneth Walker, 1-2 punch potentially. I like it. So, in my opinion, there are teams that, obviously teams that are rebuilding got better, but there are some teams like the Ravens, the Chiefs that use the draft as opportunity to get them even more in contention for a Super Bowl.
But yeah. I think the Chiefs will
Now,
be right back in that mix this year.
oh yeah,
That'll make a lot of
I'm
people
surprised
upset,
they did.
but
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't take a receiver or get a weapon.
no, yeah, me too, but I mean, there's still a lot out there, so we'll see how, things end up before the season starts.
Maybe they get Stephon Diggs, try to get Taylor Swift and Cardi B in the mix.
Oh, man.
I don't think they'll do that. Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.